So I'm going to install a light within the roof tent, and so I bought a warm neon strip light. I think that's something silly like 5 meters long, but it will go along this edge and then across here and down again, I think. Just going to figure out how to wire it up. Just bought some very basic little light switches, so I have control up here when I can turn it on and off, and then I have also got this, this little box that has the USB and two USB-Cs on it, and then on that black bit at the bottom you press that button and you can then see the voltage of what's being of the feed. So that I just put a bit of Velcro on the back, and I'm gonna go stick another bit somewhere, I think probably, or maybe actually on one of these pockets, something like that. Stick it on there, and then I'm gonna run a bit of 2-core. Undecided whether I'm going through the floor and then feeding down into the to the auxiliary battery, or whether I'll feed it out just out of the lip, or whether that'll affect the seal perhaps. I'm not entirely sure. So let's have a go at that. So I've managed, there's a little run that this will fit in. It will actually, annoyingly, I didn't realise I thought the light came out the side of it, or the front of it, depends how you look at it, the widest part, so therefore it would have slid in perfectly all the way around. But nevertheless, I've just dabbed a little bit of silicone in a few places, and then ran the neon light all the way around the edges, and then all the way down the other side. It almost goes to the bottom. I could have probably evened it up a little bit, but it's easier for the wire if it's down that end. But that should be plenty of light, and it fits nicely. I've also now just put these on here for the moment. I'm going to see how this works. It might not be the permanent job, but so then I'll run a wire from underneath. I'll come up in here, obviously wire to the charging ports, and then this is the switch, so I'll have that going onto there, and then I should be able to just easily switch on and off the light. So I have drilled a hole, wasn't sure if I was going to, but I went for it, through the roof. It is actually double skin, so there is an insulation between it, which is pretty good to know, but not as ideal for a grommet, but nevertheless it's gone through. I've siliconed in there to help seal it, and then put the grommet in, and just ran the wire through here up to, it's pretty dark in here. It isn't the neatest of wire on this one because I've ran out of the wire I needed, but nevertheless this will still work for trying it out. So the main feed just comes into here, comes into a little power bank, so we know what's going on with that with voltage wise, and then plug in for phone chargers and things. Then I've just got my switch that's then wired up to the light that goes up there, and we should be good to go. Just got to wire the onto the battery, and hopefully it's all working. It's all wired up down to the auxiliary battery at the bottom. As you can see, the focus, we've got 12.7 volts there, and then we've got a little switch here which turns this really nice. That has worked so well. Perfect.